Tutankhamun remains one of the most famous rulers in ancient Egyptian history, even though he ruled Egypt for only a short period of time. His name became internationally recognized not only because of his golden treasures and royal tomb, but also because of the mysterious stories connected to what later became known as Tutankhamun's curse. For more than a century, people around the world have continued discussing strange events, mysterious deaths, and frightening legends related to the discovery of his tomb. The story combines archaeology, history, mystery, and human imagination in ways that continue to capture public imagination today.
Ancient Egypt has always fascinated people because of its pyramids, royal tombs, and advanced civilization. Historians and archaeologists study Egyptian history in order to better understand one of the world's oldest and most influential cultures. Ancient Egyptians built enormous monuments, developed complex religious beliefs, and created detailed burial traditions connected to life after death. Because of this, Egyptian history continues attracting researchers and tourists from around the world. Among all Egyptian rulers, Tutankhamun became especially famous after archaeologists managed to discover an ancient tomb that had remained hidden for thousands of years. Before this discovery, Tutankhamun was not widely known compared to certain other pharaohs. However, the events connected to his tomb eventually transformed him into one of the most recognizable names in world history.
During the early 20th century, archaeologists became increasingly interested in exploring Egypt's ancient burial sites. Many experts hoped to uncover hidden treasures and reveal ancient secrets buried beneath the desert sands. Among these researchers was Howard Carter, a British archaeologist who spent years searching for royal tombs in Egypt's Valley of the Kings. Howard Carter strongly believed that an undiscovered royal tomb still existed somewhere in the valley. Many researchers had already searched the area unsuccessfully, yet Carter refused to give up. Together with financial support from George Herbert, 5th Earl of Carnarvon, he continued exploring the region carefully and patiently.
After years of effort, Carter finally achieved a historic breakthrough in 1922. His team managed to discover an ancient tomb hidden beneath the desert floor. The entrance had remained sealed for centuries, protecting valuable artifacts and ancient objects inside. This discovery immediately attracted enormous attention because archaeologists realized they might have found one of the most important royal tombs in Egyptian history. When Carter and his team prepared to open a sealed tomb, excitement spread rapidly throughout the archaeological world. Researchers hoped the burial chamber would contain treasures and historical information capable of revealing ancient secrets about Egyptian civilization. At the same time, mysterious rumors also began spreading among workers and local communities.
Some ancient Egyptian tombs reportedly contained warnings or mysterious inscriptions designed to protect the royal tomb from intruders. According to popular stories, these warnings threatened supernatural punishment against anyone who disturbed the pharaoh's resting place. Although historians debated whether such warnings truly existed in Tutankhamun's tomb, the rumors quickly attracted public interest. Eventually, Carter and his team entered the burial chamber and witnessed one of the greatest archaeological discoveries in modern history. Inside the tomb, they found extraordinary treasures, golden objects, jewelry, furniture, statues, and the famous golden mask of Tutankhamun himself. Since the tomb had remained mostly untouched for thousands of years, the artifacts were remarkably well preserved.
The discovery shocked the scientific community because few royal Egyptian tombs had survived in such excellent condition. Archaeologists suddenly gained access to enormous amounts of historical information about ancient Egyptian culture, religion, art, and burial traditions. Newspapers around the world immediately reported the discovery, and the story quickly became international news. However, The excitement surrounding the tomb soon became connected to mysterious and frightening events. Shortly after the discovery, Lord Carnarvon reportedly suffered a strange illness and later passed away unexpectedly. Newspapers quickly connected his death to rumors about a deadly curse protecting Tutankhamun's tomb. Sensational headlines spread fear worldwide and encouraged people to believe in supernatural powers connected to ancient Egypt.
As more strange stories appeared in newspapers, many people became obsessed with the curse. Journalists began telling frightening stories about mysterious accidents, illnesses, and deaths supposedly connected to people who had entered the tomb. Some newspapers claimed that disturbing the pharaoh's tomb had awakened a deadly curse capable of punishing intruders. The idea of the curse spread rapidly because people were naturally fascinated by mystery and supernatural legends. Ancient Egypt already possessed an atmosphere of mystery in the public imagination due to its pyramids, mummies, and religious beliefs about death and the afterlife. Because of this, many audiences easily accepted stories about curses and supernatural punishment.
Several deaths connected to people involved in the excavation increased public fear even further. Whenever someone linked to the tomb became ill or mysteriously died under unusual circumstances, newspapers immediately connect the event to Tutankhamun's curse. Although some deaths were likely caused by natural illness or ordinary circumstances, the media often presented them as evidence of supernatural forces. At the same time, scientists and historians attempted to investigate the curse rationally. Many researchers argued that the deaths were simply coincidences rather than proof of supernatural punishment. Since numerous people entered the tomb without experiencing harm, critics believed the curse stories were exaggerated by newspapers seeking dramatic headlines.
Certain scientists proposed possible scientific explanations for some illnesses connected to the tomb. Ancient burial chambers had remained closed for thousands of years and might have contained dangerous bacteria, mold, or toxic substances. According to this theory, people who entered the tomb and examined ancient remains could have become sick because of environmental conditions rather than supernatural powers. Nevertheless, scientific explanations did not completely end public fascination with the curse. Mystery often remains more emotionally powerful than logical explanations. Many people continued believing that ancient forces protected Tutankhamun's tomb and punished those who disturbed it. As a result, the curse gradually became a worldwide legend connected to fear, mystery, and ancient Egypt.
The media played a major role in transforming Tutankhamun's curse into a global cultural phenomenon. Newspapers, books, films, and documentaries repeatedly discussed mysterious events connected to the tomb. Dramatic stories about curses attracted large audiences because humans naturally enjoy mysteries involving danger, death, and unexplained events. Another reason why the story became so popular involves humanity's fascination with the supernatural. Throughout history, many cultures have believed in curses, spirits, and magical powers. Stories involving ancient tombs and hidden treasures often create emotional excitement because they combine history with mystery and fear. Tutankhamun's curse perfectly matched these themes.
People also became interested in the emotional contrast between scientific discovery and supernatural fear. Archaeologists hope to study ancient artifacts and better understand Egyptian civilization. Yet public imagination focused heavily on mysterious deaths and frightening legends. This contrast between science and superstition helped the story remain popular for generations. From another perspective, Tutankhamun's curse reflects larger human fears connected to death and the unknown. Ancient burial chambers naturally create emotional tension because they represent connections to long-dead civilizations. When modern people enter such places, they often feel curiosity mixed with fear and respect. Stories about curses intensify these emotions even more.
The curse legend also encouraged greater public interest in archaeology and Egyptian history. After the discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb, museums received more visitors, and books about ancient Egypt became increasingly popular. Many people developed a stronger desire to study Egyptian history because the story seemed exciting and mysterious. Meanwhile, the treasures discovered inside the tomb amazed audiences worldwide. The golden mask of Tutankhamun became one of the most famous archaeological objects ever found. The beauty and craftsmanship of the artifacts demonstrated the wealth and artistic skill of ancient Egyptian civilization. These discoveries helped people appreciate the cultural achievements of ancient Egypt more deeply.
Howard Carter himself did not mysteriously die soon after entering the tomb, despite public rumors about the curse. In fact, he lived for many years after the discovery. This fact caused some researchers to question the logic behind curse theories even further. Nevertheless, public fascination with mysterious stories remained extremely strong. The story of Tutankhamun's curse also influenced popular culture greatly. Films, novels, television programs, and horror stories frequently used ideas connected to cursed tombs and ancient mummies. The image of archaeologists entering forbidden burial chambers became a popular theme in entertainment industries worldwide.
More broadly, Tutankhamun's curse demonstrates how humans often combine historical facts with imagination and emotional storytelling. Real archaeological discoveries became connected to mystery, fear, and supernatural ideas because people are naturally attracted to dramatic narratives. This mixture of history and legend helped the story survive for more than a century. Another interesting aspect of the curse story is the way it reflects human respect for ancient cultures and burial traditions. Many people believe ancient tombs should remain protected because they represent important historical and spiritual sites. The idea of punishment for disturbing sacred places may symbolically reflect concerns about respecting the dead and preserving cultural heritage.
The mystery continues fascinating people even today because certain questions remain unanswered. Although many scientists reject supernatural explanations, the emotional power of the legend continues attracting attention. Humans naturally enjoy stories involving hidden secrets, unexplained events, and mysterious historical discoveries.
Ultimately, Tutankhamun and the famous curse connected to his tomb became one of the most enduring mysteries in modern popular culture. The discovery of his royal burial chamber shocked the scientific community, uncovered hidden treasures, and introduced the world to extraordinary ancient artifacts. At the same time, mysterious deaths and frightening rumors transformed the story into a worldwide legend that continues to capture public imagination. Whether people believe in supernatural powers or prefer scientific explanations, Tutankhamun's curse remains a fascinating combination of history, archaeology, mystery, and human imagination that continues influencing global culture even today.